What's up, my fellow gun dorks? So, you've been shooting for a little while and you want to start doing competitions. You're ready, I promise. Don't think too hard, you're fucking ready, I'm telling you. Do you need all this to show up to a gun competition? No. You can, but you're gonna make your life really fucking hard. So, what we will do is I will go over kind of like a prep course to go into a gun competition. So, let me ditch most of this stuff. Okay, that's better. All right, so where are we going to go for signing up for gun competitions? Practicescore.com. Practiscore.com. Okay, you're going to go there. You're going to see all the matches that are in your area, and you're going to sign up for one. So, what is that going to look like gear wise? Okay, so USPSA, SCSA, and IDPA. Okay, you're pretty much going to be running just a pistol. So, any double belt setup will do. If you already have one, that's awesome. If you don't have a double belt setup or you just have a carry belt, you can actually run those. That's perfectly fine. Blade Tech makes pistol pouches that are really great. They work with pretty much anything, and you can kind of orient them however you'd like. I think they're like 17 bucks a piece on Amazon. Blade Tech Tech Lock clips onto whatever belt you're going to use, okay? You don't have to make this difficult, all right? You don't need this much at all. Most matches you can get away with 2 pistol pouches and a good holster. Okay, your holsters for USPSA, SCSA, and IDPA don't really matter. They just need to be a good level 1 retention holster where the pistol won't fall out. That's not really a problem because most of the time when the buzzer goes off, you're going to draw and run your stage anyways, okay? You're not typically going to be running around with a loaded pistol at those 3 types of matches. Now, 2-gun, okay? Same belt setup as the other 3, except you're just going to add a rifle mag, okay? You don't have to run a rifle mag. I suggest it just in case. I personally run a 40-round rifle mag, so I haven't had to reload yet, but sometimes you will, depending on the stage layout and everything like that. So gear-wise, other than hearing protection and eye protection, that's pretty much it. Belt, 2 pistol pouches, a good holster, and a rifle pouch if you're going to do 2-gun and 3-gun. 3-gun, you're going to want to have something to carry shotgun shells, but if you're just starting out, I don't recommend 3-gun. 2-gun at max, but I recommend the pistol ones first just to get a feel for it, okay? So we are done with gear. Cool. Firearms, okay? So we've gone over gears and like belt. I don't count gears, firearms, whatever. Anyways, so depending on like the USPSA, SCSA, IDPA, if you just run whatever your carry gun is, so this is my carry gun, this will fall into carry optics. Has a red dot, light, use standard mags, okay? I recommend for most of you either run production or limited. Production class is you can use just a pistol with iron sights, so no red dot, and then 10 rounds in the mag. I don't personally like that. I run limited even though I'm using minor power factor. That's not going to mean anything to you. You're new, don't get crazy. So if you're just running iron sights, run limited, and you can run 21 round mags or standard mags fully loaded, okay? Now, if you're one of the guys with like a rolling special, you're going to want to run open. That way you can leave the comp, light, red dot, and you can run extended magazines. IDPA is weird. You'll have to check with your match director. A lot of them want you drawn from concealment. I don't like IDPA. I've never shot IDPA. I went to a match that had it going on the side, and I was just like, that ain't for me. I usually shoot USPSA and 2-gun. Okay, so that's how our gun setups are going to be. Like I said, most people are either going to be running red dots or irons. If you're running a red dot, carry optics. If you have a comp, open. If you have just iron sights, limited, okay? And you can go on USPSA and read all the rules. If it's an outlaw match, they'll have their own rules. Just email the match director if they are not posted. Okay, so we went over the pistols, okay? So for rifles, a scope or a red dot, either one will work. Just see what ranges you guys are working with. If you're going out to 300, you might want a scope. I've shot 300 yards with a red dot. It just depends on your kind of baseline skill level. But typically LPVO and a dot. Now, if you want to run suppressor, sometimes that'll change what class you're in. I personally will run suppressor in 2-gun. So, but your basic rifle setup will be fine. You don't need to get anything crazy. If you happen to have guns that are outside the class you sign up for, just have them rectify that when you sign up. Okay. So we've gone over where to sign up, belt, gear type stuff. Now, some, like I had all that armor on, there are matches where you can run full armor like that and you get a time hack or you'll be in a separate division. Anyways, but pretty much just need belt, 2 pistol pouches. If you're doing 2-gun, a rifle pouch, and a quality holster. Okay. With 2-gun, and the reason I say this is because I've seen it a lot with 2-gun, make sure you have a holster that can hold your pistol while you are in a dead sprint. There are stages sometimes at 2-guns where you will sprint for 25 to 50 yards, and I've seen multiple guns come out of holsters. They're typically level 1 friction holsters. That's why I like running this level 2, but like I said, this is what I like. You figure out what works for you. All right, so we figured out what we need to bring. What happens when you get there? Well, you're going to go sign in. They're going to tell you what squad you're with and what stage you're going to start off on, okay? Make sure all your guns are unloaded, okay? If you have a box or a bag, throw your pistol unloaded, mag out in the bag, okay? That's just going to make everybody feel better safety-wise. These matches, safety is up here, man. It's super important. We don't know the skill level of everybody, so we're just trying to keep the most baseline, like ABCs 1, 2, 3 safety, okay? So once you're there, there will be these places called safe areas. You can go to the safe area, pull your unloaded pistol out of your bag, and get a sight picture aimed at the berm. You'll see what I mean at the safe area. And then, rack it, do a couple dry fires. Do not have any ammo in the safe area. Then you're going to holster your weapon safely, and you're going to walk around with it like this. No mag in it, nothing in the chamber. If you go to make ready at a stage and a bullet falls out, you are getting DQ'd, I promise. Okay, so mag out, chamber empty, holster. That's how you're going to be walking around all fucking day. Don't fuck with ammo in the safe area. Okay, if you're running a rifle, what'll typically happen, and I don't know if I have one down here, but you will have a chamber flag. Okay, so what you will do is mag out, and then here's my redneck chamber flag made out of brass. Okay. Typically it'll be like a red piece of plastic or whatever, and you'll be walking around with your gun either slung until you get to the stage, and they'll usually have rifle racks, or if you're like a fancy boy, you can push it around in a stroller, but most places you just sling it with the chamber flag in the gun, and then you take it to the rifle rack and you just set it there, okay? And you just fucking leave it until it's your turn, okay? So for USPSA, they'll go through the shooting order. If you're new and you're first, ask to go last, okay? And then what'll happen is when it's your turn, because before this you'll have walked through the stage and everything, but when it's your turn, they're going to say, hey, do you understand the course of fire? North and south, okay? And then they're going to say, all right, go ahead and make ready. So you're going to pull your gun out. You're going to take your mag, you're going to place it in your pistol, you're going to rack it. If you need to press check it, make sure you don't flag yourself, because I see guys do this and then they'll press check it or whatever. Okay, do your press check however you fucking need to do it. And then you're going to safely holster with the muzzle facing the berm the whole fucking time. Okay, they're going to say, shooter, are you ready? And either hands up or hands by your side. You're going to say yes, north and south. And then you're going to hear boop, and then you're going to fucking go. And you're going to shoot, 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 do everything you need to do, not miss any targets. The biggest thing for this, when you're not shooting, finger off the trigger. When you're back to shooting, finger back in the trigger, all right? But when you're turning, don't break your 180. Your 180 is the imaginary parallel line, kind of like with you from the berm. So that's past the 180, past the 180, past the 180, right at 180, okay? Your goal is not to break 180. Your goal is not to go fast. Your goal is to not get DQ'd, okay? Slow down, get your hits, don't break the fucking 180, all right? That'll either get you DQ'd for the stage or it'll get you sent home, okay? So we've shot all our stuff, okay? What they're going to say is, if you are done shooting, okay, you say unload and show clear. So your mag will be in the gun, unload and show clear. You're going to drop your mag. You can either put it in your pouch. I chuck it behind me most of the time because I shoot a Glock, so it doesn't matter. Same with a rifle. You're going to pull your gun open, either lock it back if you can, or just hold it so that the RO can see that it's unloaded. They're going to say, all right, it's unloaded. Hammer down. You have a Glock, it don't matter. Hammer down, so you're going to pull the trigger so it goes click, and holster. So you notice that muzzle was faced towards the burn the whole time. That's how I holster it. I've never had any problems or complaints, okay? So if you are done, unload and show clear. So you're gonna unload, show clear, hammer down, holster, and then you're gonna fuck off, okay? So if you are not shooting, go grab a thing of pasties. You'll see what I'm talking about, and you need to be pasting fucking targets, okay? We don't need any more shit bags. You need to be fucking helpful. All right. So we've pretty much gone over everything. Any questions for more in-depth stuff, just drop them down in the comments. I'll add series to this video. This is just kind of an intro to show you that, hey, this is not that difficult. The setup is not hard. It's very easy if you have been shooting for a little bit, and you can go to competitions comfortably and be safe. Excuse me, be safe. It's not that hard, all right? So keep it simple, stupid. Go slow, get your hits, don't break the 180, all right? And ask lots of questions, all right? Have fun and stay safe.